What's holding you back right now? What's that excuse you keep telling yourself, the one that's stopping you from going after what you really want? If you're tired of waiting for the perfect moment or blaming your circumstances, then this video is for you. Today, we're going to destroy every excuse, every doubt, and every fear that's been holding you hostage. Imagine if you stopped letting those excuses run your life. What if you had the power to push through every obstacle and finally take control of your future? Picture waking up with the confidence that no barrier is too great for you. This video will give you the mindset and the tools to do exactly that. You'll walk away knowing how to crush those mental blocks and unlock the drive that will get you to your goals. Are you ready to stop being a prisoner of your own excuses? Then stay with me, because this is where everything changes. You've probably told yourself countless reasons why you can't achieve your goals. I don't have enough time. I'm not ready yet, or I'll start when things get better. These excuses feel real, don't they? But let me tell you something powerful. Those excuses are just walls you've built around yourself, walls that seem safe but actually trap you. The truth is, if you wait for the perfect moment, it will never come. There's no such thing. The perfect moment is the one you create by taking action, right here, right now. Think about the people who have achieved greatness. They faced the same obstacles, the same doubts, the same fears. What sets them apart? They didn't let those excuses define them. They didn't say, "I don't have enough time." Instead, they created time. They didn't wait for someone to open the door. They kicked it down. Every time you say, "I can't," you are locking yourself in a prison of your own making. But every time you say, "I will," you are unlocking the door to your dreams. It's easy to blame circumstances or wait for the stars to align. But here's the truth: the stars won't align until you start moving toward them. Excuses are comfortable lies, the enemy of progress. They keep you safe but also keep you small. Once you decide to stop making them, something powerful happens. You start to see opportunities where before there were only obstacles. The same energy you've been using to come up with reasons why you can't is the same energy you can use to figure out how you will. The joy and freedom that come from smashing through those excuses are unlike anything you've ever felt. Imagine living without limits, waking up each day with a fire inside, knowing that nothing can stand in your way because you have chosen to step beyond your excuses. That's the power you hold. You can change everything starting today, just by deciding that your excuses no longer have a place in your life. The question is, are you ready to destroy them? There are countless stories of people who had every reason to give up, but they didn't. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he didn't see them as mistakes. He said he had found 1,000 ways that didn't work. Imagine if he had stopped after the first, the 10th, or the 100th failure. The world would be a darker place, literally. His perseverance teaches us that setbacks aren't dead ends. They're stepping stones to success. Then there's Oprah Winfrey, who faced unimaginable hardship growing up. She could have easily accepted her circumstances, but she didn't. She was told she didn't belong on television, that she didn't fit the mold. But she believed in her vision and pushed through those doubts. Today, she's one of the most successful and influential people in the world. Her story reminds us that no matter how many doors close in your face, the most important one is the one you open for yourself. Look at J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter while struggling as a single mother. She received rejection after rejection from publishers, but she didn't let that stop her. Instead, she kept pushing forward, believing in her story. Now, her work has touched the lives of millions. Her journey proves that no matter how many times you hear no, you are always just one yes away from changing your entire life. All it takes is the courage to keep going, no matter what. These people didn't have magic or secret advantages. What they had was grit, perseverance, and an unshakable belief in their own power. They refused to let excuses define them, and because of that, they changed their lives and the world. Their stories aren't just meant to inspire you. They're meant to show you what's possible when you decide to destroy your own excuses. If they can do it, so can you. The only question left is, how far are you willing to go to make your dreams a reality? The key to breaking free from excuses starts with your mindset. Everything begins in the mind. The moment you decide that your excuses no longer have power over you, you take the first step toward real change. It's not about waiting for the right moment or the perfect conditions. It's about making the decision to act, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's hard. Real growth happens outside your comfort zone. You just need to take that leap. You have to believe that you are capable of achieving more. Too often, we limit ourselves because we don't think we deserve success, happiness, or fulfillment. But the truth is, the only thing standing between you and what you want is your willingness to go after it. It's not about being ready, it's about being committed. Once you commit to destroying your excuses, you'll find that the opportunities you've been waiting for have been within your reach all along. Think of it like a muscle. The more you challenge yourself to push past your excuses, the stronger your resolve becomes. Each time you push through a barrier, you build confidence and momentum. What once seemed impossible starts to feel achievable. Those walls you thought were holding you back begin to crumble. With every excuse you eliminate, you move one step closer to the life you've always dreamed of. Imagine the joy and fulfillment you'll feel when you finally break free. No more waiting, no more doubts, no more holding yourself back. The life you dream of is within your grasp, but it requires action. It requires you to take control, to stop making excuses, and to start believing in your ability to make things happen. You have the power to transform your life. All it takes is the decision to start today. Now it's time for you to take action. This is your moment to stop letting excuses control your life. The power is in your hands to change everything, starting right now. Think about what you've been putting off, the dreams you've kept on hold because you've convinced yourself it's not the right time. Let go of that hesitation and step into the version of yourself that knows no limits. The only thing standing in your way is the excuse you're about to destroy. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what's one thing you've been avoiding because of fear or doubt? Write it down. Face it. Because today is the day you take control. Today is the day you stop waiting and start creating the life you deserve. You don't need anyone's permission to succeed, you just need your own decision to move forward. Your future self is depending on what you choose to do today. Will you let excuses win, or will you rise above them? The path ahead might not be easy, but that's exactly why it's worth it. Each challenge, each obstacle you overcome will only make you stronger. And the more you push forward, the more you'll see that those excuses you once held onto were nothing more than illusions. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. You have the strength, the courage, and the resilience to make it happen. So here's the challenge: destroy your excuses today. Don't wait for tomorrow, don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is now. You are capable of so much more than you realize, and the only thing left to do is prove it to yourself. Take that first step, and watch how everything in your life begins to shift. You've got this. Now go make it happen. As we come to the end of this journey together, remember this: your life is in your hands. No one else can make the choice for you. You have the power to shape your future, to rise above the doubts and fears that have held you back. Right now, you're standing at a crossroads. One path keeps you stuck in the cycle of excuses, and the other leads to a life of purpose, growth, and fulfillment. Which path will you choose? You've already taken the first step by acknowledging that excuses are holding you back. That's a huge victory in itself. But now it's time for action. Imagine waking up each day knowing that nothing can stop you because you've decided to take control. You've decided to no longer let excuses rule your life. That sense of freedom, of joy, of empowerment is waiting for you. All you have to do is claim it. What you've learned today isn't just motivational talk. It's a blueprint for changing your life. When you choose to destroy your excuses, you create space for success, happiness, and opportunities to flood in. The world opens up in ways you never imagined. You'll look back and wonder why you ever let those excuses have so much power over you. And the best part? You'll inspire others by showing them what's possible when you refuse to let anything stand in your way. So go out there and make it happen. Let this be the day you look back on as the turning point, the day you decided to stop making excuses and start living the life you were meant to live. You have everything you need inside you. The question is, are you ready to unlock it? The time is now.